T-minus 1 minute. T-minus 50 seconds. T-minus 40 seconds. T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Own it, own it, own it, Kong. I own it. It did.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
On the planet, that is right. Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet, and you are joined here, of course. If it's Monday, then it's the Salt Shakers, giving you another recap of Monday Night Raw. This one for, like next week's our take-home episode to Backlash. So what were your thoughts on tonight?
I'm stressed. I'm really, I am really going through it. I don't think people understand. I'm going through it in so many different ways. I can't even wrap my mind around it.
Yeah. That's
exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. I am going through it. I don't know what to do right now. It's a tough situation for me. So I need all your prayers. Honestly, I do.
Well, let's get right on into it. Wet. Okay.
Talk about a striptease, honey.
Baby, talk about what? Like, Nice. That's he was giving. Cody Rhodes opens up the show. And he's ready. He's really focused. I don't know what's going to be different this time, but then he's obviously interrupted by Judgment Day, including Finn Balor, and they have a brief debacle, it seems, because obviously, these are Bullet Club members, past, present. I don't know how that works, but honey,
and is a former leader.
I mean,
when it comes to the leader of the Bullet Club, hey, Steph.
Yes,
he is the OG leader. So.
Yeah, that is true. And then later we'll get to their match as well. But it opens up. Now, this is crazy. We get LWO versus the Bloodline. Girl, this was a match, honestly. This really was a match. We were hoping that LWO would get the victory, but they did not.
I'm so sick of this. Since they've created this group, it's like every week they're losing a match. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when are y'all is it gonna take for it to happen at, like, I don't know, Backlash for you to realize that maybe this needs to happen or some shit? I don't fucking know. But like, shout out to their new theme.
Yes.
WO. It was like, of course, like the whole Eddie Guerrero kind of little bit snippet in the front, in the middle, in the beginning, before it dived into their new theme. And I need them to put it on Apple Music ASAP. But I'm tired of them losing.
Yeah.
Like, y'all made this group for what?
Yeah. But of course, this is Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet. Now, of course, we didn't have a lot from the women this week. This was pretty much it, besides what led to this, which obviously was the match. Now, what was very interesting to me is that Iyo said that I want to face Bianca tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And that turned into Bayley stepping in and saying that we will all face her and she will get some opponents. Now, I found it very interesting because that's not what Iyo was saying.
Mm-hmm.
And Iyo did look a little like, girl, like,
please.
that's not how this was supposed to go. And then obviously, of course, we get to the 6-woman tag team match a little later. Before Dakota's hair,
cute,
marvelous.
Bayley's hair look cute too, though.
Yes, it's given.
Bianca got a little color in there too, though. So
yes, we love to see. Listen, we love to see some color.
We do.
And then we see Jey Uso and Sammy. Sammy is really trying to get Jey to understand that he's not doing this for himself. He's doing it for Roman. And Jay's like, nah, like, we're going to win these titles back. Like, you, like, girl. Like, yeah. And then, of course, we get to Trish again proclaiming this whole Becky's not a bigger star than she is. I don't want to keep doing this. I'm gonna let Santana say what she wants to, but I'm not gonna keep doing this with Trish Stratus. I'm not. I'm just. It's very disheartening that she believes in her mind that any of the 4 horsewomen, including Becky Lynch, don't hold a candlelight to what she does. Chronological order, you did come before.
Mm-hmm.
You can't keep up with the women of today, and that's been proven. You are a name, but leave the wrestling to the Becky Lynches and the Charlotte Flairs, and now the Mercedes Monets, and even the Mickey James. I just can't get in. I can't get groovy with this shit. I'm just gonna say it like that. I can't get groovy with this shit. I can't.
I mean, with Trish, I mean, Becky has. I mean, since Trish didn't walk her ass down, Becky hasn't even showed her face. Trish has ran Becky off. Becky has changed. Trish has literally made Becky realize that she's really Rebecca Quinn, and that's all you will ever be is Rebecca Quinn. Becky Lynch is obviously no more. She ran her ass off. She ain't coming into work.
This is sad.
Becky, where you at, girl? Trish ran you off. Trish is showing up since she knocked your ass down. Becky's nowhere to be found. So
I don't know. It is very like Becky. Like
Becky, Rebecca, where are you?
How are you? Hell no.
Oh please, child. She barely got them damn tag titles.
It's great at being a tag. She got a pin on Trish of all people. And then we'll get, of course, back to the women a little later. We had an amazing match, I thought, between the Street Profits and versus Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander. Dawkins, is marvelous. Like, I think people are really starting to wake up on how talented this man truly is. All of them is talented. All of them are talented. And I think that it's very important to have these type of matches because I'm not gonna say it doesn't happen or even that it's rare because it does happen from time to time.
Mm-hmm.
But to see 4 black men in the ring, that's just listen, you know? And I feel like as a black superstar, you do have to work 10 times harder. And this match allowed, I feel like, fans to be like, this is the cream of the crop. Like you have Cedric, who was dominated in 205, Shelton, who's been a legend in the game for years, and then of course the Street Profits.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's something to celebrate, along with the victory from the Street Profits, of course. Drafts are coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think that there will be a split between these teams?
You know, it's difficult to say. I mean, the talk has always and recently has been about, you know, I want the Street Profits to break up so Montez can be the breakout star that he is of the two. And, you know, Dark is going to go down the main event and all this and that. But I feel like if they do choose to break them up, I am hoping that they will both be given an equal opportunity to shine separately if they choose to break them up. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems if like with them trying to go after those tag titles, there have been multiple times where I did feel like the Street Profits should have won those tag titles, but it didn't turn out that way. I would love for them to stick together, but if you guys are not going to give them the proper opportunities that they actually deserve, then test out and see how it is when they're separate. You know what I'm saying? They like, I don't know, send one of them to SmackDown, send one of them to, you know, keep one on Raw, one in NXT, whichever one you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like if they do split them up, they're definitely gonna give a lot of shine to Montez.
Absolutely.
They are. There's no way around
Listen, if I was in a tag team, we got split. Well, obviously we are in a tag team, but if we were wrestling, I would quit wrestling.
Nah, I'll make you my manager or some shit. Like,
okay, well that would be fine. But
I'll make you my manager. I like, nah, she gotta quit me.
I don't like singles competition in wrestling. I love tag team matches.
But you might do great though, you know. You did. I mean, listen, you did a singles run before in our tag, and you actually did a great job.
Listen, that was just for injury purposes. Of course, tonight we also had an announcement by Triple H that will quote rock the foundation of WWE, and that indeed it did. We are in a new age here in WWE. The WWE World Heavyweight Championship was announced tonight by Triple H. I don't think anyone was really expecting. I mean, I know I wasn't. I wasn't expecting this.
I wasn't either.
I wasn't expecting this. I know a lot of people thought that it was going to be CM Punk since they saw him, which I thought was hilarious. But I probably would have quit. Honestly, if I would have had to come into work today and talk about CM Punk, I would have quit. So there's that. No, I'm just kidding. Kayfabe. I don't know. I think this title is absolutely stunning. I think people are weird as hell to make comments. Like, I mean, that's just how people are gonna do. Yeah. Like,
I don't know. I have a problem with it. It ain't like I'm gonna buy the fucking belt in the first place. Hello. Like, I'm not gonna buy the goddamn belt. I think it looks nice. You know what I'm saying? I know people like, well, why did they slap that big old W on there and blah blah? Because bitch, when they take the fucking side plates off, they're gonna be of the person who won the goddamn title. Shut the hell up. I didn't see y'all making no damn sketches of what y'all want the title to look like.
That is true.
They didn't even ask for y'all goddamn opinion in the first place.
That is also.
And you don't even have to hold the fucking title. Literally.
I don't know
if be rocking replicas anyway.
Stephanie, I don't know if you're asking why about CM Punk, but he's one of my least favorite people. So there's that. And this is before. This is back in the day.
I mean, if he does get the belt, then he does. But I mean, I don't feel like this belt is meant for Cody. I feel like this belt is meant for people who have already, I guess you can say, had opportunities to go against Roman and have
it's
failed.
Definitely a Raw belt. Like, let's just.
Of course it is. Like, and obviously Roman is going to stay on SmackDown. Like to say, well, he's gonna, wherever he gets drafted at is where he's gonna get drafted at, and then that title stays there and he stays there, and then this is another title. So it's like, so basically, eventually they're gonna probably make that undisputed hold championship shit is like into one title, what I'm saying? So, and pretty much go from there. But it's just more so like when he brought up the whole Roman, 1,000 days, I was like,
he kind of read him for filth though a little bit.
He really did, to be honest, when he started talking about 100-day reign and everything, and like, well, it's like, child. I don't have an issue with it. I mean, like, I'm not gonna buy it. I've already seen people put this shit in the cart anyway and pre-order. So get your new belt, babes. Get your new belt.
Get your new belt.
It's on pre-order.
All right.
And I honestly, truly, I bet that belt looks so good in person. It's just the quality of the video of the camera, did not do it justice. But honestly, when you look at the belt on the website, it's not that bad. Y'all bugging.
Before we get to the one and only women's match of tonight, we will be back with a brief commercial break here at Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
Hey peeps, TK Trinidad here, boss lady of Women's Wrestling Talk. And I want to say thank you so much for watching, because you've got millions of options. Plus, you don't have to worry about sharing your password to check us out. But while you're here, hopefully we have so many more shows to watch, like Turnbuckle Glam, Raw Post Show, WoW Post Show, AEW Dynamite Post Show, Women's Wrestling Army Post Show, NXT Post Show, Impact Wrestling Post Show, AEW Rampage and SmackDown Live Post Show, On the Scroll, ROH Post Show, WWT Live, plus all of our interviews with the hottest women's wrestlers in the game. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our website at www.talkpod.com and follow us on all social media platforms at www.talkpod, and make sure to spread the word. That means send this to the group chat. Yes, even the person with the green bubble. Thanks again so much for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Ciao for now.
And of course, we are back with the 6-woman tag team match of the night. Excuse me, Lord. Oh. It's so funny we don't do editing.
Right?
In these shows.
Yeah.
But yes, we get to this, and I did not think that Bianca was going to pick the tag team champions.
I didn't either. I thought maybe she would have got like Mia or something, or Candice LeRae. You know what I'm saying? I was not thinking that we would have like Liv and Raquel. When I saw she picked Raquel, I was like, all right, maybe she's gonna grab one of the tag champions, but she grabbed both of them. I was like, all right, I guess,
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to you, girl. We brought out the tag champs to take on Damage CTRL.
I don't know, man.
What do you don't know?
I just, for this to be the only thing that we got tonight for the women, what is, I mean, obviously, of course, it was announced.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca, has her opponent too. But of course, Bianca pins Bayley again. Like, what?
How many times Bayley gonna get pinned, child? Like, Bayley is eating up those pins, honey, like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, every chance she's eating up a damn pin.
Right.
You gotta get tired of eating up them peas, girl. Like, I wanted better for this match. Not saying it wasn't like bad, but it's like, damn, Bayley, like you losing, Dakota losing, Iyo winning. You know what the fuck going on here? Who's the real leader?
And it's sickening.
It's terrible. Like, I didn't think they were going to lose not one bit. Hell no.
No, absolutely not.
Fuck no. Like, not at all.
There was no way.
No way. No way. But
no, I mean, because you want to make your champions look good, obviously, but also you don't want them to take the pin. Now, if Bianca didn't, well, even if Bianca didn't have a match with Iyo, let's say Damage CTRL gets the victory, then maybe we could have a winner take all match. But I just don't think that's just really done. Like, I don't know what Raquel and Liv are gonna do, but I like it. I like them as champs. It works. But I don't know why I wasn't thinking this. Like, it just literally went over my head. Like, she's gonna pick someone else. And then, like we talked about before, Bianca will be taking on Iyo Sky at Backlash May 6th in San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
You said what?
I said Iyo Sky. You said Shirai.
Oh.
I mean, I know it's,
My bad. Iyo Sky, everybody. Now that I say that, it made me think of just her run in NXT,
Yeah. It was a cool run.
It was. Her championship run wasn't that great, but I just go back to her match with Shayna in that cage, and I really thought she was gonna, get the victory, but she didn't. But let's see if she can get the victory and take the WWE Raw Women's Championship off of Bianca. I don't think so. I don't think there's no way in hell.
No, ain't no way. No.
And then we get to Theory, our current United States champion. He's talking about the new championship and it belongs to him. And then, of course, he's interrupted by Bobby Lashley, who's also interrupted by Bronson Reed. Following this crazy interaction, nevertheless, he holds the title up. Well, he attacks Theory. And he holds the title up. And, of course, they have a triple threat match that will be happening at Backlash as well. I don't even know. I don't even think this makes sense, honestly. No thoughts? Yeah, me neither. And then we move on to Chad Gable and Mustafa Ali. And for some reason, everyone's like shocked. Mustafa Ali finally gets a win.
I mean, even he was shocked, because Mustafa Ali doesn't really win that often, but I mean, they were in his hometown.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's I guess you can say it's only right that he does.
Well, breaking the curse.
That's
not.
I don't mind it. I fucked with Mustafa Ali. Like,
yeah, no. I was saying like breaking the curse of hometown. Normally you lose.
Hey, folded. Okay, literally. There are so many people who have had matches. You
better go back to Boston. Hell in the Cell, October. All right, I'm done.
Nikki,
I'm sorry.
Come on now.
It was a rewarding moment for me. I hate that made everyone so upset.
JJ, let me holler at you for a minute.
Natural selection. Natural selection. In the middle of the hell. Like crazy.
The middle of the hell is crazy.
Oh.
Girl.
But anyway. Yes, he did get the victory. So we love to see it. And then of course we get to what we thought was the main event, and I see why now it wasn't the main event. Cody Rhodes versus Finn Balor. And of course, Finn is, during the match, he's fixated on this. And Finn has not had the best runs in WWE.
He also never got his rematch for the Universal Championship either. When he was the inaugural one, and he never got an opportunity to get that title again. Like never got a rematch.
Well,
Never.
this might be the
like Roman situation thing for the undisputed champion, but like for the Universal, he never got an opportunity for a rematch.
This could be the one.
Could be.
But it definitely wasn't the one tonight. He loses to Cody Rhodes, of course, as Cody Rhodes prepares for his match at Backlash against none other than Brock Lesnar. Good luck. Seth Rollins comes out, and he's also very adamant about this championship as well. And he was very passionate about what he was saying regards to showing why WWE is the greatest professional wrestling sports entertainment company in the world. As Triple H stated before, this championship will be defended all over the world as well, and will show why this championship is the most dominating and most present piece of gold in the business. And Seth Rollins is that too, I believe. In my opinion, he's the greatest, especially for the men. Like, I said this when I went to WrestleMania. I didn't realize how much I really love Seth Rollins, how much I really adore the presence of Seth Rollins, the character changes, the dynamic, the look, the power. And I think this would be a great opportunity for him. I mean, I think all the men that came out tonight to talk about it, I think AJ Styles is the one that I think a lot of people are starting to be like, not forget about, but I do think that when he makes his return, people are going to be like, holy shit. Forgot about that dude. Oh my God.
Yeah. Like, could you have imagined? Wait, not you walking away. Could you have imagined like this is what we would have got tonight?
Oh my God. Yeah, everybody would have.
Hey, it's only right, you know? This would have been perfect. No lie. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
This would have been perfect.
Oh.
This honestly would have been like an amazing moment to see.
Oh my God, saying, you can't be.
Hey, this could be our inaugural champion. Just saying, you know.
Someone who actually has an opportunity and a chance is Omos. Jesus Christ, he will be facing off with Seth Rollins. And for some reason, the internet seems a little divided. I mean, obviously, it's wrestling. Independent wrestling community is crazy as hell, but we love it, right? I think that people are so like, I do not need a story for Seth and Omos. I don't care. Like, it's just something that just needs to happen. We need to just do it, and it's going to happen, and people are going to get over it. Who made this?
The greatest wrestling match ever is happening at Backlash. And it's going to be between Omos and Seth freaking Rollins. And I'm telling you this right now.
Yeah. I'm listening.
This is going to be the best. I'm telling you. It's going to be the greatest. I'm serious. Like, you guys have absolutely no idea how much this match is going to mean to me. You know what I'm saying?
No, I know. It's going to be good too. Great. And then Kevin finds out that Sammy was talking to Jay and Jimmy Uso as well. A lot going on here. It seems that Kevin is a little nervous because obviously they do have a title defense this Friday. SmackDown. I believe they're going to be in no, they're not going to be in Fort Worth. I don't know where they're going to be. They said it. And then next week, actually in Fort Worth, I believe, for the draft. Is that correct?
Well, part 2 of the draft.
Part
First
2
part
of the draft.
draft.
So
Sorry.
not only do we have the draft,
Yeah, we got Brock Lesnar.
we have predictions, and we have Brock Lesnar. We are being fed at this point. And then, of course, we have to get to our main event, Rey Mysterio versus Damian Priest. Wow, wow, wow. Let's not even talk about the match because obviously it ends in a DQ. Once Rey Mysterio takes a chair shot to the face. Jesus. And then Santana, I'm gonna let you take it over. And you can take us home for tonight because these are all your men, honestly.
I am
all your men just fighting.
I mean, of course, Bad Bunny, comes off of headlining Coachella for 2 weekends in a row. He has to get his. I'm gonna do my best to take it easy, Jeffrey. He comes back, after 3 weeks of being attacked, by Damian Priest, after Dominic Mysterio got in his face or whatever. He knocked the man out not once but twice. And then, Damian, did you forget that you and Bad Bunny were like together for WrestleMania? Like, that's what your brother, the Boricuas got set together, all this and that. And like, you know what? Despite the chair being thrown, because this is a great shot. Shout out to Eddie for getting this shot here, because I mean, you can definitely see the chair and Ray coming together. Just saying. But to see Bad Bunny come out with the kendo stick and everything, and I mean, when I tell you he was really throwing those kendo sticks real hard, like a Hispanic mother who was trying to beat the hell out of their child because she told them not to come the fuck out the damn room until she finished cooking.
The outfit was on point.
It was. He just came from Coachella. And he definitely wanted blood. And he definitely got that. He had Damian running, and he basically said that, you know what? I'm not hosting Backlash anymore.
Yeah.
It's gonna be you and me in a street fight at Backlash in Puerto Rico. So I hope you are prepared. Now, what this outcome is going to be, these are 2 Puerto Ricans fighting in Puerto Rico. Who's on whose side is the question.
I feel like you've unconsciously picked your side.
I don't even know.
I think it's Bad Bunny.
I honestly just want to be tied to a chair and just watch. Like, that's it. I just want to be tied to a chair, and I just
tied to a chair is absolutely disgusting.
I want to be tied to a chair with tape over my mouth and just sit there and watch. And whoever wins, that's who I go home with for the night. This is gonna be my favorite.
Stupid? Or is she dumb? Because I think she might be both.
I might be both. But hey, you know what? It doesn't even matter. Because honestly, whatever happens, I'm here for it.
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
I don't care.
Oh.
I don't care.
My girl did.
My boy.
I'm a clap.
I don't care what happens. I'm just, all I can say is that I'm winning. I'm winning. Backlash is for me. I'm not even Puerto Rican, but Backlash is for me. I got fucking Seth and Omos.
Yes.
And I got their match. Omos has been making it to these damn pay-per-view cards without doing shit else.
Well, Santana doesn't know, but I'll have her a gift for the festivities as well. She will be attending my graduation the day of, and then she will be driving back home. I will be actually driving to catch a flight to Miami. So I will be watching Backlash on the way. And of course, with that being said, that was Monday Night Raw. We will be back next week for Monday Night Raw with all the draft picks for Raw and all the draft picks, period, Also, predictions for Backlash as well as Brock Lesnar. I mean, thank you so much. I am graduating from the Tennessee State University with a bachelor's of science in mass communication. Very excited about that. We finna turn up, but join us actually. Well, before we get into, this week we'll be back on Thursday. Catch all the other shows. Next Thursday, it's my birthday. So come and celebrate Impact Wrestling here. Our show will be early. We will go live as soon as Impact is over, 9:01 Memphis time, baby. Okay, so make sure you join us. It's technically not Memphis time because
that's
they
DeSoto County.
Yeah.
South Haven. Trust me, I'm going berserk for fucking Backlash. Like, I'm definitely is. Congratulations, Jeffrey. Everybody, I'm graduating too.
Hey.
You know, I'm still at Chase U though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, I'm graduating there, but I'm also going back to get my PhD. So,
I'm a clap.
I gotta get some in for the Hispanics. Guatemalan, like some shit like that, whatever.
With that being said, yes, here at Women's Wrestling Talk, we are very inclusive to all. And we thank you for tuning in and supporting us here on the number one women's wrestling show on the planet. Ciao.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet.